Welcome back to the channel, Crypto Tro. Back with another video, man. And today we're talking about DeFi Kingdoms and what's going on in DeFi Kingdoms and some things that they just put out on Twitter that makes it more easier to understand what the heroes are. So a lot of these charts, are very, I won't say complicated, because if you kind of study enough, you'll understand. But I feel like this, what they just did, puts everything in layman's terms, man. It helps people who are coming new into the game understand it even more and just know what to look for in specific heroes, what they are planning to do, and strategize even better. So this is very bullish in my personal opinion. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about some of the things DeFi Kingdoms is currently doing, and also some of the upcoming spaces they're going to be in, and much more. But before we get into that, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and turn on those notifications, man. We're continuing to create DeFi Kingdoms content because I am bullish on DeFi Kingdoms. Even though price is going down right now, I'm still super bullish on the game, and we still are in the bear market. So ain't no telling what's going to happen in the future. But I gotta let you know too, this is not financial advice whatsoever. This is just me talking about the project DeFi Kingdoms and other crypto projects that I invest in personally. So if you want financial advice, I always consult with an advisor before going too deep into the crypto space, because we know how volatile crypto is, and you don't want to lose all your money investing in crypto projects, man. You want to be able to sleep at night. And also, if you want to get in contact with me, hit the Twitter link description below, man. Hit that link in my description below. And also, if you haven't already, sign up with my crypto.com referral link in the description as well. You get a free $25 once you sign up, so use that link if you haven't signed up with crypto.com. It is one of the exchanges I use personally, so tap in, sign that, we both get $25, and let's continue to build in this crypto space. So let's get straight to it. DeFi Kingdoms, what we talking? So currently I am on Coin Market Cap, and we can see DeFi Kingdoms is at 12 cents, man. So we've been seeing DeFi Kingdoms just trend down hard lately. So in this past day, we saw yesterday we was at 12.85, and today we are at 12.77. So right at 12 cents, almost at 13 cents, and we continue to trend down. But I always tell people, this is the time you want to get in and buy at a very discounted rate. Like I said, we seen DeFi Kingdoms get all the way up to $22, and that was in a bull market, and the game wasn't even playable. We didn't have a lot of things that we have now in the game. And I'm always, a lot of these videos, you're gonna be like, Tro, you said so. I'm just telling you, reiterating what's going on and what I believe is going to happen. So right now we are in a bear market, and what a lot of people are doing is, they're selling their items off in the game. Like if they, summon a mythic hero, they're gonna put it up, and people with Gen Zeros, they might summon heroes and put it up for sale just to recoup some of their money, or just to make money in the game, period. So a lot of items are getting sold off. As soon as we quest, a lot of people are selling all the items, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing, because people are gonna decide what they want to do with their items no matter what. And I believe that's one of the great things about crypto. It doesn't stop you from doing what you want to do in this market. But I do believe in the bull market, these items are going to be way more valuable, just because we're going to see everything go up in price. Like, you're going to need these items to create pet trees if you want to use pets to bond with your heroes. And we know PvP is coming out, so some people might want to use pets with their PvP or PvE, or some people might want to use pets with their gathering and things like this. So these items are going to go up in price in the future, but right now everybody's just selling them, either converting them to USDC or stablecoin, or just going back into Jewel. But a lot of people are selling, and that's just a part of it, especially these crypto games, especially in a bear market. You got to understand, it gets a little unstable, especially with the market cap of 9.2 million. So we only got a market cap of 9.2 million. It's not even $10 million market cap right now. So still super early, man. Still super early, and a lot of people just don't understand. Like, we haven't even received PvP, and that's really the basis of the game. But I love that it's an entire economy in DeFi Kingdoms. It's not just one thing. It's not just, you play this, you win this match, you get this, and then you sell off that specific token. It's so many ways you can be profitable in this game, even in a bear market, if you know what you're doing. So we see volume is at right at 100,000, 99.6K, man. So not too bad on the volume. And then circulating supply is at 72 million coins. And we know the max supply is at 125, but we are burning crazy, man. We are burning jewel like crazy. It's already like 1.2 million jewel already burnt. So that's very bullish in my personal opinion. And I think, and I not think, I know in the bull market, we're going to see way more jewel being burned because transactions are going to go up. So now we get to the good stuff, man. This is what I'm talking about that I believe will help DeFi Kingdoms venture into more people coming into the game because it makes it easier and simple. Because I ain't gonna lie, I'm not the smartest guy in the room. Like, you never want to be the smartest guy in the room. They always tell me, they always used to say, you never want to be the smartest guy in the room because you don't have any room to grow. So I know a person like me, all those charts and things, like I can read the charts and all of that, but it just, this type of content and these type of images helps us know what to look for when we looking in a tavern. Because at first, when everybody was just buying everything in the beginning of DeFi Kingdoms, you truly didn't know what was going to happen as far as like what particular heroes to get for what quest or what type of crafting. Because we didn't even have crafting out at this specific time, so it was really hard to judge it. Everybody was kind of just going off of what they know previously off of old games that are similar to DeFi Kingdoms, that are not crypto games, but games that are in the same type of realm as DeFi Kingdoms. And we were just kind of just guessing around. But with this, DeFi Kingdoms gives us a in-depth on what every hero is good for. So we can see starting with the Archer was the first one they did, and it's a lot of traction on this particular post. We see 137 retweets and 318 likes. So a lot of people are tapping in with DeFi Kingdoms and really getting this information out. So we see the Archer, it works best with foraging, and their crafting is woodworking, goldsmithing, and then they are a damage dealer. So they deal damage in the PvP. So that's something, if you got an Archer, you want to make sure it has the profession of foraging. I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to have it if you are strapped on cash, but right now, even some of the best heroes are under $100 right now. You can go in a tavern, and I think it's some mythics, a lot of mythics that are really under $100. So you can get in and get a foraging archer, or a archer with woodworking and goldsmithing, and start building your hero portfolio like that. So that's the archer. Now we got Dragoon. It works best with mining. Also, the crafting is leather working and blacksmithing, and it's also a damage dealer as well. Then we got the Knight. So that works best with mining. Crafting is woodworking, armsmithing, and then this is a tank, so it takes on the damage. You want to have that Knight to take the damage for your heroes in PvP. Then we have the Warrior. So Warrior is mining for his profession, and then works best with woodworking, leatherworking, and then a Warrior can be a tank and a damage dealer. So you want to use that to absorb the damage, but also deal damage as well. So very, very good for the Warriors. I got a couple of Warriors in my army, and I'm creating a crazy hero army, man. I'm telling you, this is how you're gonna appreciate a lot in this game, just by getting your heroes and leveling them up. Like, you gotta level up your heroes. If you level up your heroes, if we just go to the tavern right now, I'm telling you, I think the floor price of level 10 is way higher than the floor price of a level 1. So I always tell people, level up the heroes. I know you're right now, it might not be profitable as much right now, but if you're thinking long term, I'm telling you, those higher level heroes are gonna be way more valuable, especially with that profession, not just profession quest, but level 10 profession quest. It's gonna be way more valuable if you have a level 10 profession, as far as foraging, gardening, and fishing, all of the professions, man. So not only just your actual level, but your profession level as well. And that's why I tell people, just continue to quest, man. Continue to quest, level up your heroes, take them to the meditation circle, level them up, and also make sure you're questing to level up your profession level as well. So we can see Priest, it works best with gardening, works best as far as with the crafting, is tailoring, enchanting, and then we see Priests are for healing. Then the thief. So thief is works best with fishing, leatherworking, goldsmithing, support, and damage dealer too. Then we got the wizard. So that's gardening, tailoring, and enchanting, and a wizard is a damage dealer. Then we have the monk, which is best with mining, leather woodworking, support, and damage. And all of these actually have some new artwork as well. So the monk is looking very cool. You see him with he giving the 1-2 jab right there. You see that. And I believe Monk's going to be one of those sleeper heroes in the game. A lot of people are asleep on the Monks, but I believe Monks are going to play a big role in DeFi Kingdom. And last but not least, we have the Pirate. So Pirate works best with mining. And then we see woodworking and goldsmithing for the crafting profession. Then we see damage dealer. So a lot of more classes to be presented with these particular hero. So it's more classes they got to put out, but this is what they got so far, and I believe this will eventually help more people come into the game because now they can just easily go to this image and see, okay, I need a pirate that mines and that is has a crafting profession of woodworking and goldsmithing and has a lot of damage to deal. So me personally, this helps me out, and I've been in the game since the beginning, and I know I kind of got confused on like, okay, what's the pirate, like what I need to be looking for in a pirate. Do I need a gardening pirate or do I need a fishing pirate? But they tell you, okay, mining is what you want to look for with the pirate. Not saying that it's a necessity, but it's something that you want to look for. Now it might be a premium since they put these out. I haven't checked just quite yet, but at the same time, the premium is not going to be high. Like you can find this probably for under $10, right at 10, maybe even like $3, $5, easy to get these heroes right now, because I'm telling you the floor price is going to go up, especially if you have higher level heroes. So that's why I keep saying it. I want to keep reiterating it because we are still in the bear market, and this is the time you want to build out your hero portfolio. You want to get as many heroes that are aligned with the proper things right now, because these are the times when it's going to be the cheapest. So very bullish on that. Another news in DeFi Kingdoms, we look at that radar tweet top 5 blockchain games by volume this past week, and of course we see Axie Infinity coming in at number 1, but we scroll down, we see in 4th place is DeFi Kingdoms with 1.1 million. And we got to understand DeFi Kingdoms is very new, especially on the subnet, the DFK subnet on AVAX. And these are comparing to other games that have been on the Ethereum blockchain for a minute. So Axie Infinity we know Axie Infinity has been the top crypto game for a while now, and it's doing 9.4 million, and it's on the biggest blockchain that's out right now. And DeFi Kingdoms and AVAX AVAX is one of the biggest blockchains as well, but it's still fairly new compared to ETH. And then DeFi Kingdoms is way new. So DeFi Kingdoms is really doing some good things just because we see the volume. And I know a lot of people saying this just coming from you selling off items, and of course that's what the point of the game is. Like, it's an entire economy, and we just showing us like how the economy is circulating this money in and out. And there's 1.1 million in a bear market on a not fairly new, it is a new blockchain, so a new subnet in this DFK chain. And that's very, very bullish. I know a lot of people don't see the significance in it right now, but I'm telling you, once we hit that bull market, we're going to see those probably $10 million days. We've seen it even in the past. We see how DeFi Kingdoms was doing all those transactions in the beginning, and that's when Jewel wasn't even deflationary back then. So love to see this still, even in a bear market, even as price trends down, it's still money being circulated throughout the ecosystem in DeFi Kingdom. So love what they're doing right there. And last but not least, it's an upcoming space on Twitter where it actually already happened. And if you want to go back and check it out and look at it, it's an increment, and it's powered by their team, and it's pretty much teaming up with DeFi Kingdoms, and they talk about subnets, gaming, traction, and analytics. And something I want to point out is 1.3 million transactions a day. DeFi Kingdom is the largest gaming project in Web3 today. So very, very bullish, man. 1.3 million transactions. Just having all those transactions in a day is crazy. And that's in a bear market. And I keep reiterating, in a bear market, just think about how many new people or old players who left and going to come back in the bull market. Think about what that's going to do to the transactions in a full on bull market. So that's my video today. Just wanted to tell everybody what happened to DeFi Kingdoms, and I gotta let you know it's still up and running and even better than ever. And I always say that, hey, price may be down, but the team continues to build. And you want to buy assets when they are heavily discounted, not when it's at the all-time highs. People try to come in at all-time highs and they end up as exit liquidity and wonder why they lost all their money. But instead of trying to buy everything when it's cheap, they buy everything when it's high. And it's just that's like human psychology, but it is what it is. The good investors know when things are cheap, that's when you buy. That's when you get excited. When others are fearful, you be greedy. And this is the time to be greedy in the crypto space, not only just for crypto, but specifically for DeFi Kingdoms because they are building daily. So that's my video for today. Like I said, check out my DeFi Kingdoms playlist. I got an entire DeFi Kingdoms playlist you can tap into, get everything you want to know on DeFi Kingdoms. Also, click the link in the description for the crypto.com referral link. You get $25, I get $25. Everybody is happy. And if you want to get in contact with me, click my Twitter link in the description right now. We can have a dialogue, talk about whatever you want to talk about, crypto, whatever the case may be. I am active on Twitter, so shout me out, show your boy some love, all of it. Crypto Tro, that's my video for today. I'm out of here.